D2DNY, Real World HVAC Simplified. And now, in this video, I'll be installing this Vision Pro 8000 series thermostat by Honeywell. It's a 7-day programmable. This particular one, it's one heat, one cool. This thermostat, however, you can buy the 2 heat or 3 heat, 2 cool version. All right, so this one here is only a single stage. And one of the reasons I'm doing this video is because I've done this video before, setting this thermostat up with these sensors, wireless Redlink sensors, and I had some music in the background, and I got some comments saying, you know, why the music? So here I am. I'm doing it over again for you guys. This is a single stage setup because I'm going to be controlling only the boiler with it. This is the old thermostat. So let me show you. Oh, the boiler is behind that door, so it's locked. I'm locked out. But anyways, yeah, let's get into it. Let's do it. So before I get this thing installed on the wall, I just want to show you what comes in the box. So this here is the thermostat. This is the thermostat box. And what you have in the box comes in the box. So we have the thermostat. Okay, we have 4 AA batteries, some mounting screws, and the plastic anchors, and then you have the manuals. Okay, so over here we have the sensor. So here's some installation guide or manuals, the actual sensor, and we have 2 AAA batteries, and again some mounting screws and, you know, plastic anchors. All right, so now I'm going to install the sub base, and wire it up, and then do the setup. Stay tuned. Okay, so one thing I didn't show you guys that came in the box was this battery. Right? So it goes here in the thermostat, right here. So you know the plus, the minus. Make sure you install it in the right polarity, with the right polarity. Okay. So again, the battery slides in here, and do it to make sure the plus on the battery facing the plus over here. See, that's plus, that's minus. So it shows you how to install it. So there's a little picture of the battery right there, symbol of the battery. All right, so I'm already in the process. Oh, also, you're gonna need a screwdriver like this, small thermostat screwdriver, so we call it in the field, and the wire stripper. You know, especially if you're doing a fresh install. If you're doing a replacement, perhaps the wire will be already stripped. You need a wire stripper and a multi screwdriver or a Phillips screwdriver. This is multi, so I can flip it whatever way. So I want to show you as well up here. I got the plastic anchors installed already. This one right here. Just plug it in. All right, boom. So that's good. So I'm ready for the thermostat sub base with the screws. Remember this piece with the screws right here, Phillips head screw. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so here's the boiler, the thermostat controls. Okay, so I was able to get back into the room. Just a steam boiler. Anyways, back to the thermostat. So I have the thermostat installed. With some lights on that. There you go. So you see I have a red wire connected to C, and this is why I was telling you guys that, you know, the colors is not a fixed thing. Like, you know, whatever color you have available, That is what you have to use. So I had only, you know, 2 red wires and 2 white wires. So I have a red wire going to my C, and the common terminal typically would be a black wire, but I don't have a black available. And so I have another red wire going to, this is RC and R. I mean, the wire is covering the R, but R is doing the bottom right here. That's the R in the bottom. R and RC. This is the power to the thermostat. And you can see RC on R is jumped. We'll leave the jumper. In this case, it doesn't matter, doesn't need to remove it, because when you have separate power supply, you have to remove that. So RC is for your cooling power supply, controlled power supply, and R is for your heating power supply. But in this case, I'm just doing this for a boiler, steam boiler, so who cares? Let's leave that there. And again, this is your common power supply to the thermostat, the C, common. And then, of course, you got the W, which is the heating over here, the white wire. But this one is pretty much like what you'll use, you know, always if you have that W on as a white wire. Okay, so that's all done. And I'm gonna go ahead now and get the thermostat on the wall and begin setting it up. Stay tuned. Okay, so I have the thermostat installed on the wall, and you can see once you install the thermostat, it will bring you up to the setup. It will automatically brings up the setup menu. Okay, now the one thing about this thermostat is that you don't need to actually use the manual, because it's pretty much, you know, everything is read out real time, so you will see what I'm talking about. All right, so you don't really need the manual. It's everything, all the setup items is pretty much straightforward and clear, so you can just select and make your choices. All right, so is this residential application? I'm going to say nope, it's commercial, so I'm going to say select commercial, hit next. Do you want to name it? I'm just going to leave it as thermostat, but you got different options here, 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever, so you can see what you want to call it. You know what, it's going to call it cellar. Oh no, it's wine cellar, but you get the idea. So I'm just going to leave it as thermostat. Okay, next. Is this system zoned? Nope. Next. Thermostat controls and equipment module? Nope. Setup, connect Redlink accessories? Sure. Now this thermostat, as you can see, I didn't use the batteries because I have the C wire connected, so I don't need for the batteries. But I already have the batteries installed in my Redlink remote sensors, wireless. So let's go ahead and sync it up. All right, so let's see if I can do this while holding the camera. So I'm gonna hit yes, yes, preparing to our device. Okay, see that screen right there? Now I'm gonna go ahead and press this button right here that says connect. Press it. See what's happening right now? Real time. Okay, so I'm gonna rename that yes. I don't know why is that. Okay, I'm gonna call it indoor sensor number 1. Done. Yeah, the gloves and the screen doesn't work too well. All right, and I'm gonna do the other one. So that's done. Put it over there. Oh, this one here. Okay. Indoor sensor 1 has been added. Okay, hit next. Press connect on new accessory. So I want to do another sensor, and press connect again. Okay, and it's doing this thing again. It's doing its dance. Rename it. Yes, sure. I'm gonna call this sensor number 2. Done. Okay, just like that. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. All right, so it's adding the sensors. Done. All right, so I'm gonna hit done. Connect more. No, I'm done. Okay. Press next to begin installer setup. So we go next. This is pretty straightforward, guys. Pretty straightforward. Let me see if I go back one. Okay. Thermostat programmable, yes. Okay. So you can either select yes or no. So if I go here, if I don't want in the program, if I want this thermostat just to be, you know, wherever I set the temperature, it stays there indefinitely. So now I'll select this option right here. Wait, this option right here. That means whatever temperature you set this thermostat, if it's set to 70, it is 70 until you die. I'm just kidding. All right, so I'm gonna make it programmable because I want to be able to set my schedule or my programming. Different times of the day, different times at different temperature. So I'm gonna set programmable. Next. Okay, Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit and Celsius. United States, so it's Fahrenheit, not imperial. Outdoor air sensor, no, certainly not. Heating system, well, we have not a heat pump. We don't have a forced air, conventional or convectional. We don't have a heat pump. We have radiant heat, right? Because we have a steam boiler. Steam boiler goes to steam radiator, so that's it. Cool stages, certainly 0. Radiant heat stages, 1. Let's go into a little bit of the advanced stuff, the basic stuff. Let's run through the advanced options real quick. And not changing that, I'm leaving that as default. That's good enough for me. Periods per day, 2. It's day and night, right? So during the day I want one temperature, and at night I need another temperature. That's it. That's for my scheduling. That's a programming. Time and temperature, 2 per day. You could do 4 per day. Let me see, or 2 per day. That's it. Override standard. Leave that. You can do initiate by occupancy. You know, if you need explanation for that, you look in the manual, but I'm gonna leave it at standard. That's good enough for me. Override duration 3 hours, that's fine. So if you override from the scheduling, how long it will take to revert back to the actual set schedule, 3 hours. But you could change that to a different time if you want. You can say 2 hours, you can say 1 hour, no limit to the time. So I'm just gonna leave it 3 hours. Max heat set point. I don't want it to go raising this crazy into oblivion, so I'm going to limit it to 82 degrees. So, you know, you can't set it higher than 82 degrees. That's sensible, that's reasonable, or sensible. Keypad lockout, unlocked. You can choose to lock it if you like, and use the password, create a password if you want for this thermostat. You can create a password if you like. I could go partially locked, which means I think you can change the time and date, and I think change the temperature override. And fully locked, you can do nothing unless you know that pin. All right, and there's a way you can change the pin or create a pin in here. Read the manual for that. I'm not going to go. If you want to know to do that, leave the question in the comment section, but I won't go into that right now. All right, so I'm going to not locked, unlocked. Okay, wired sensor on the S terminals. Nope, there's no wired sensor. We got wireless sensor. Use thermostat sensor for temperature control. No, I want to use my wireless Redlink sensor. Use indoor sensor 1 for temperature control. Certainly, yes, you may. Use indoor sensor number 2 for temp control. Average, certainly, my dear. Okay, none. I think pretty much now we are done. All the other stuff right here we can skip, omit. All right. Okay, right here you can put in your company name if you like, or custom reminders. The thermostat will bring that up at whatever time interval you put, whatever time interval you put, the thermostat will bring that up, show the customer. You can put in backlight on demand. Yes, I don't want, or you can make it always on, continuous, but I'll make it on demand. When you touch the screen, it lights up. 12-hour clock format. Daylight saving time on. Indoor temperature offset. I don't know if I'm gonna need that yet. I'll see it later on. Basically, you can take your thermometer and go to the sensor, and if the sensor is reading, the thermostat shows 70 degrees, but your thermometer, you know, or your handheld thermometer shows 72, you can offset this by adding 2 degrees to what the thermostat sees. Or if your thermostat shows 70 and your handheld thermometer shows 68, you can, you know, minus 2 degrees to match it up. I think you can go up to 4 or 3. Okay, 3 plus 3 minus. But for now, 0. Okay, what's next? Show humidity on screen. Yes, I suppose. Can it do that? I think you need to have the Redlink gateway set up, connected to disconnected to the Redlink gateway for that. But let's just see. Yeah, offset 0%, same thing as the temperature offset. Indicator light alert, leave that on. If there's something faulty with the thermostat, it will show this red light here, the flashing red. Here you can put in your company contact information. You can edit that. You can do it literally. If I put I can click edit, you can put, you know, your company, whatever, put in your company name, a number, email, and, you know, if there's a problem with the thermostat, there's an alert. It will show up your you know, your company here with your phone number for the customer to call you. I just won't do that right now. Cancel that. Okay, phone number. So okay, so actually over here you put in your company name, and here you put your company phone number. So if there's any alerts, if they didn't making temperature, if the sensor's battery is low or whatever, it will bring up your company information for the customer to call you, name, company name and number. Either email, you got that too. Website, wow, everything. Message, please call, whatever. You get a drift. Exit done. Do you want to exit? Yes. It's going to save all my settings. Here it is. So we have the first alert. The first alert. The light is red. So both of these sensors right now, the average reading temperature for both of these are 78. The average, you know, that's 78. I'm going to be putting one on the first floor and the other on the second floor for average control. Let's see the alert, date and time. All right, so I'm gonna set that real quick. Select. We are in January. And I think today is the, hold on 1 second, let me check. 22nd. Almost my birthday. And we're in 2021. Okay. So it's done. And the time is 2:35 p.m. I don't know what happened here. Okay, I think when the water level sensor for the steam return comes up, it cuts power from the boiler. That's the reason why the screen went blank. Anyways, where am I? We're setting the date and time. Let's go back into menu, date, time, select. So we already set the date, did we? Yes, that's good. Done. Let's set the time now. Select. And the phone is ringing. So it was 2:35. Yeah, so the safety, when that comes up, it cuts power to the thermostat. You know, there's a device over there. There's a high level that cuts power. It's a steam return condensate system right there. So if it hits safety, power will be cut because you want to disable the boiler. Alright, so I think we're done with that. What's the other alert now? I'll replace the battery. The battery is in there. Don't tell me there's a problem with this. Okay, but let's leave that. Let's put the heat on as a test. System heat done. Bring it up. Bring it up. 82 degrees. Done. And you can hear the boiler coming into play. Dampers is opening over there. Ooh, dampers. Here we go. It's alive. So now all I have to do, guys, all I have to do right now is go and put that those sensors in their ideal location. Like I said, I'm gonna put one on the first floor and one on the second floor. Okay. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hadn't subscribed, subscribe. Videos uploaded on a weekly basis. I don't think I've missed anything out of these videos, did I? Yeah, so I use this thermostat screwdriver to make the hole into the sheetrock, and then, you know, put in this these plastic anchors, you know, banging it with the top of my screwdriver, as you saw I did in the video. I think that just about covers everything except for scheduling. Let's edit the schedule real quick. Select. No, I don't need any assistance. Select days to schedule. I'm gonna go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Did I select Friday? Okay. Hit next, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna start at 7 a.m. or 6:45 a.m. and I'm gonna set my heat to 72 degrees. Okay, 72 degrees. So I'm gonna hit next. That's occupied. So it's 6:45 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. See, I have them all checked. I checked. You can check or uncheck whatever days you want. Okay, so I'm doing all days. You do whatever you want. It's gonna be your thermostat. So there you go. 6:45 a.m. I want 72 degrees in my space temperature. It's going to be averaged by those two sensors. All right, so I'm hitting next. Okay, so at say 6 p.m. I'm going to want to turn my boiler off completely. So I'm going to bring it down to where I know it won't freeze my pipes or freeze the pipes. So I'm gonna leave it at 62 degrees. Okay, more than likely the boiler won't run during that time. So I'm gonna hit done, and then it says schedule more days. Certainly, Saturdays and Sundays. All right, so let's select Saturday and Sunday. Hit next, and I don't care about the time. So once I go to Friday night, Friday at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna go to 62. So I'm gonna bring this down. I think I could have just canceled this period. I don't need to set this period. You know, actually I can just do that. Cancel period. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to just leave it blank for Saturdays and Sundays. Take them out of there. Nothing there. Just hit done. No. Yeah, so that's good. I'm all safe. So Saturday, so on Friday 6 p.m. we go to 62 degrees, and we can view it. Let's review it. Scroll to view. Select that. Okay, so at 6:45 a.m. Monday through Friday, we're at 72 degrees heat. We go to next. At 6 p.m. every day, Monday to Friday, we go to 62 degrees heat. Turn that all the way down. And then that's pretty much it. So Saturday, where we left off on Friday here, it's going to be the same thing all day Saturday and Sunday until Monday again. 72 degrees. Okay, so I'm gonna hit next. And then that's pretty much it. So Saturday, where we left off on Friday here, it's going to be the same thing all day Saturday and Sunday until Monday again. 72 degrees. Okay, so I'm gonna hit next. And then that's pretty much it. So Saturday, where we left off on Friday here, it's going to be the same thing all day Saturday and Sunday until Monday again. we'll go back at 6:45 a.m. Monday morning, 72. That's it. So I'll get out of here. And the boiler, if I hit cancel, hold, turned off. Okay, that is it. The video is over.